And talking about what you were just mentioning a few minutes ago about guys that we've changed our minds on, either from last season now to this season or stuff that's happened in training camp. One guy who I kind of have to admit I'm a little bit excited for, and it really pains me to say this as a Bears fan, but Jordan Love and the Packers overall. I feel like he's
Ooh.
someone that everyone just wants to hate on because, obviously you can't be Aaron Rodgers. But would it really surprise you if Jordan Love was as good as Ryan Tannehill or, Geno Smith or any of these other average QBs in the league and the Packers were actually a solid team this year? I mean, when you look at what the Packers have, they probably have the best defense in that division. I don't trust, the Lions defense or the Vikings defense. They also probably have the best coach in that division. I know everyone loves Dan Campbell, but let's make the playoffs first before we say he's better than Matt LaFleur. And this is not a bad offense that Jordan Love is around. You have two great running backs in A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. You have some exciting receivers in Christian Watson, who I thought was really overhyped and, overvalued for fantasy because he was going so high. But now that I'm looking at it a little bit, if he falls in the drafts, I could get excited behind Christian Watson. I think Jordan Love is actually going to be a good quarterback this year. And I think the Packers are going to be competitive and maybe even possibly win this division. And I think no one is placing any value on any Packers players right now in drafts.
I think that's a fair point. I love A.J. Dillon. You can get him very late. Aaron Jones is slipping as well. Romeo Dobbs later. So, yeah, there's value with Green Bay. I totally agree with you there. I can't believe that the Packers would go 3 for 3 on franchise quarterbacks. So, if that happens, Packers fans are way too spoiled. So, I just got to kind of see it. I got to see some consistency before I'm willing to buy in. But I understand people saying, hey, as my second quarterback late in the draft, I can get Jordan Love. And if he does happen to work out, sweet. If not, no big deal. That's absolutely worth it. So that train of thought is a good one.
I know I'm not saying Jordan Love is going to be a top 10 quarterback for the rest of the season, but I think he can be, and for his career, but he can be good enough to support some fantasy value for their players. Ryan Tannehill's never been a top 15, top 10 quarterback in the league. Daniel Jones is not a top 10 quarterback in the league, but obviously Saquon has a great year. We're expecting Darren Waller to have a great year as well. In the past, Derrick Henry has always been great. A.J. Brown, when he was on the Titans, was great. I think there's definitely enough for Jordan Love in the Packers offense to support some real valuable fantasy players.